And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Evil Within live stream. Continuing where we left off last time, chapter 7. We were reunited with one of the detectives, the male detective. I don't remember his name. Um, so we ended up, I want to say, chapter 6, finding him and getting out of this a castle in the hills looking type area. So we're around that area now. We're moving on to chapter 7. It's been going really well. Great game overall. Um, Definitely a great play. If you like survival horror, it's definitely got a lot of that. Low on ammo, tons of weird enemies coming at you. I gotta say, like, the one thing that really sold me on this game, guys, was the visuals, and it hasn't disappointed. I feel like they could have tightened up the controllers a little bit just to make it easier to traverse with the character, but for being their first shot at brand new IP, not bad.
New notification. New download update. Press the PS button for details.
What was that? Okay, so now I remember. We went that way. Got everything from this side. We got everything from this side. We were just about to go this way. See what I got. Shotgun. No proximity. You can shoot him from here. Missed. I shoot and miss again. I don't like that. Then gonna reset. That's too. Hold on. You talking right now, right? I thought you were setting up a stream. Am I playing right now? Yeah, man. I'm playing The Evil Within. Can you hear me? Let me go back to the title menu. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can't, let me know in the chat and I will fix it. I'm gonna try that again. Just for a second, your chat's supposed to be quick since I was the only one here. Chat response are too slow. I think sometimes that's just my fault. I end up taking too long to catch the chat as it comes along. I gotta get better at that. Alright, I gotta get better at this sniper shot over here. Where is he? Alright. Get this again. Let me try this a second time here. Give myself a little better shot. There we go. I'm like I'm not trying that again. How am I on shotgun shells? Zero, one, one, nada. Two meds. And one. Yeah, we don't have much. Actually, let's burn this guy. Maybe he dropped something. The other thing too is like maybe I have it on delay, so I might have to change that up. Holy. No, I want to go on top of that. Come on, come on. Alright, run. I saw something on the floor. Big old green juice here. I'm gonna need this for sure. Hopefully we open up a safe deposit box with it's not a safe, it looks like a safe deposit box, but it could also be what do you call that? It's like civilian dead people. Hope it has ammo, because that's what I need. I don't need no more green juice. No worries, I usually must pick up a pace since I'm talking that goes around here. That said, do you watch Witcher trailers or DBD Witcher 4? I saw the original one. I know they dropped an extended cut. 3D Project Red, I think, dropped an extended cut with some play. But have I played it? Not much. I mean, have I checked it out? Not much. I don't know if it's me, but until they actually come out and I get to see a little bit more of the story, the full trailer, I don't know how excited I'm gonna get. Part of it is just because like I miss Gerald. I don't know how you feel. I did love Ciri at the end. I do like how she turned out, being able to, if I remember correctly, she had a little bit more like magic power than Gerald had. She was able to almost teleport, almost Nightcrawler style from what I remember. It's been a while since I played, but man, there's just something about playing as Gerald. It's like that kind of like old, grizzled veteran type of thing. But I guess his story has been told. The Wild Hunt, Jennifer. He made his choice. Being the story can kind of allows you to make a choice between Jennifer, and man, I forgot what's the other girl's name, the redhead. Oh man, it allows you to make the choice between both of them. But I think it kind of points you towards one over the other. I haven't played Witcher 1, so I don't know the story of him and Yennefer. So I've always been more, I started playing Witcher at Witcher 2. And in Witcher 2, if you played it, he falls, I don't know if he falls in love, but he definitely has a pretty strong connection with, man, what was it? Something Goldman? No. Trish or Trish Marigold, right? Trish Marigold? I forget what her name is. But I feel like he had more of a connection with her. So coming from Witcher 2, I kind of wanted it to be. I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened in Witcher One. I have to go back and play that. That's an old game. But in Witcher Two, it just seems like him and Trish just had a more of a connection. And then in the third one, it kind of does steer you more towards one path over the other. I think you can still kind of choose to be with her, but I don't know. Newcomer here. Yeah, I think it does look like there's a newcomer, but that's what I think. But I I think as it gets closer, I'll probably be on board. I do want to see what series after and what the new story is going to be along. Obviously, Gerald's not dead, so he's probably gonna make an appearance. Is he gonna be like the old guy was for Gerald? I forget his name, but like the trainer, the witch hunter. I don't know what you would call it. Almost like a master in arms type of guy, training weapons and tactics and all that kind of stuff. Is Gerald gonna be that for Siri? I think that's gonna be awesome. As far as what was the other game you were mentioning? There isn't the other thing. Have you played Night Rain? Coming from like a Dark Souls person, kind of been wanting to hear from somebody. Has anybody played Dark Rain? I kind of wanted to jump on it, but I'm so invested in this Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I want to finish it, and I do want to do a second playthrough. And once I'm done with that, I'll probably jump on Night Rain. But I kind of wanted to see like what people's thoughts are. It's kind of not been as perfect as a hit as all of FromSoft's other games, from what I've been starting to hear. Move this here. All right. Yeah. Okay, here I've been. I feel nothing. I think we went back. This is where I killed those. Oh, there. Yeah, we were attacked. That door opened, and I think we were attacked by a mob as I tried to open this door. Okay. So this just brought me back here, huh? Alright. Are you able to just jump in? Okay. Was there anything? Oh. No. Oh. Hold on, I'm slurping my coffee and tea here. All right. Slurp away, man. I got my Coke over here. Give me some energy. All right, let me try this section here. can't jump on that. It's over here. There goes a bullet. Up here? What? Dead end. Oh, wait. No, that's just where I came from. What kind of game are you looking forward to? Oh man, there's a bunch. Night Rain, obviously from Soft. First time doing like a multiplayer online experience. It'll be interesting to see once they clean it up. I expected them to have some bugs. Again, they're not a multiplayer type of software company. I mean, if you look at everything from like Demon Souls all the way up to Elden Ring, everything's a one gamer experience. You can always invade other people and semi kind of like help them out a little bit, but it was always more about engaging in PvP, invading people, being just a pest to other people as they try to progress in their own game. So I felt like they were gonna have hiccups, and but I also have a lot of confidence in that they will patch it up, and it'll end up being a pretty good experience from its original format. What other games am I looking forward to? Well, obviously, like you said, Witcher seems really good. There's a couple that I still haven't played that I kind of have in my backlog. I bought already Persona 3, which I never got a chance to play. I played Persona 4, but I bought it. It's in my like to-do list, I guess. I bought what's that samurai one? I'm forgetting the name. There's another, and they even have another one coming out. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is another one I bought. I got the Game of the Year edition. I never got a chance to play it when it came out. It looks beautiful, looks right up my alley. But then again, I just never got a chance to play it. So that's another one on my backlog I've got to play, and they even have a sequel coming up. I think they've moved on a few years to another period in Japanese history, and I think this time you're playing a girl. The graphics look just as awesome as ever. There's a couple other RPGs that I've been wanting to play. On the survival horror, I still have to do Alan Wake, the remake, and Alan Wake 2. Just because I like that studio. I played some of their other games, and I feel like they don't disappoint. And when Alan Wake came up, I just kind of was not into that whole exploration without having a gun. But I mean, as you look at this game right here that we're playing, you don't get a lot of ammo. So it is a lot of like just survival horror, exploring, trying to stay alive. Look at what I got right now. Like, just got one bullet, one bow and arrow, and that's it. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at playing that. I got Alan Wake the remake already. I haven't bought the second one, so I'm just waiting to play the first. I am still have to pass and play Silent Hill 2, the remake. That I never got. That's one where I'm like, I never got a chance to play Silent Hill 2 when it originally came out, and now that it's the remake was actually made and it actually lived up to expectations, I have to play that now. Okay, so it wasn't that way. Where else? I feel like I've gone everywhere you could go. What am I missing? I think this is where we originally came from. So we came here, we went over there, the safe's over here. Okay, so maybe down that hallway over there. Have I gone up here? Oh, what's this? I think I can make a arrow. One more actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot on the backlog. What are you looking to play through? Playing through? All right, this looks new. Actually, no. I remember turning this off because this was like on fire. Let's see what's in it. Huh. I think I was already here too. I think there was like 3 bad guys here. I ended up killing them. The only thing I could think of is we could hit that and then run and see if we can get on top of it. Nope. Yeah, I ran right away. So that's a no. That's a negative. Alright, that's new. Alright, can I disarm it? Come on. Alright, dude, my face is like literally right there. Be killed over here. Can I disarm it? Arm. Arm. Dude, you're standing right next to it. Arm. blew up in my face. What kind of indie game that you are looking forward to now? I got myself Lunar Eclipse. Oh, you said you are playing indie games. I do love indie games, man. I got a couple of those in my backlog too. I played Hollow Knight, and I was looking forward to the new one. What was it called? It's the one with the girl in Hollow Knight. And what else? Played Cuphead. Is this open? Nope. Alright, things getting creepy, so this is probably where we were supposed to be. Alright, dude. That's not cool. Oh, jeez, dude. Ammo? Got like nothing. Here. Did I hit him with? Oh, don't move away now. I hit you. Alright, go there. Come on. Oh, he's fine. I pick this. Alright, why they didn't back him? Alright, I'm screwed. Got like no ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna load up. Let me see. Yeah, because I don't have anything. It's gonna kill me. Alright. Hopefully it didn't it saved where I still have my bow and arrow. Yes, I do. Sweet. Alright, cool. Nice. I got one. What? Oh, there's more. There's like. Alright, I'm gonna try. Let's get the ammo and run. Let me get off of there first, too. Fuck! Oh, bad guy's not back again. I see. Oh, what is it? Is this open? Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna die. There it is. Oh, I'm dying. Yep. The most recent indie game that I played was, if you look at the channel, it was this really cool sci-fi game that's kind of like an old school survival horror, but not really. It's more story driven, and it just to me, I was checking out games on Steam, and this game just kind of got recommended on Steam, and the ratings on it from everybody that had played it was just like over. Again, don't expect anything like as polished as Hollow Knight play wise, but it is an interesting experience, and it is a freaking awesome storyline, especially if you like survival horror and sci-fi. Um, for those people that do, let me look it up. It's been a while since I actually played it, but it's the last indie game that I played on the channel, but I definitely would recommend it to anybody looking for like an indie game type of fix. I have to go back. Boom, 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 boom. So the game is called Signalis. 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 If you look it up on Steam, it's literally one of those rare games that's just over. It gets an overwhelming rating from everybody who has played it. So basically, like a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Just a great game overall. If you give it a chance, you definitely won't be disappointed. Like I said, like old school survival horror. Think of like an old school Resident Evil game. What? We survived? Is it on the other side? Oh, dude, you gotta get tired right in front of the guy? Fucking dude. Oh man, I didn't go back for those Fuck! I'm just gonna go run for it. I think I remember where it was. Go for that. No, dude, no. Can't. Don't be tired now. Found it a lot quicker this time. No ammo. Just basic knowledge. If you, or at least look at the trailer, dude. It reminds me of like the original Resident Evil, maybe even like older than that. But it's a newer game. But it's just from an indie company. But the story they tell is pretty deep. It's one of those things where you won't pick up all the story along the way. You will have to do either many playthroughs or check out a lore type channel, because it's a pretty deep game. Great music score, great feel, great vibe, great visuals. Again, but it's just an old school game, so don't expect anything with like tight controllers like Hollow Knight or what have you. got one freaking ammo, one bow. All right, and I still have that key too, so it's. Let me go see what this key unlocks. Better be ammo. All I gotta say.
The worrying type, I see.
Come on, ammo. Let's do this one. Another key. Oh, two keys. I was gonna say, dude, it's like a scratcher. Like you did not win here, but here's you did win another scratcher. All right, let me do the one that was right next to it. All right, what is it? I'll take it. What's that bottom one? No, I want the bottom one. Take it. Where was that statue? I thought it was here, and we already opened this. Oh, here we go.
Just one more. This better not be a boss fight, guys, because I got nothing. Is that a trap? Jesus, let's do it. Oh, come on. It's a bear trap. Okay, wait a minute. What the hell, dude?
I thought it was gonna let me start running and then. Keeper. I'm guessing you just have to run across to the other side and don't hit the mines. I like bear traps. This is it. The beat down with the executioner. God, I hate this. Oh, thank you. Now I feel worse. And I literally like have nothing. Made it.
Leslie, you're safe. Where's
Kid.
Kidman? Is she here too?
Kid.
Is she all right?
Is she all right? All
You
right.
can farm for crap parts in this boss stage.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
Thank you, Mango. Hopefully I find these parts before he finds me. Mango, what's up? Oh, actually, can I let him out and then hold on a sec. Alright. There you go. Grab this. Shotgun? Actually, yeah, shotgun. Wait. Shotgun shell.
Get it open.
Is that all you had in there? Go open the door for me. Just a second.
Get it open.
No! Wait! Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
What's that? Jesus. I'm right into a corner. Where'd he go? Oh, are you serious, son? Oh, I'm getting murdered right now. Ah, this is gonna suck. That was brutal. At least he's kind of slow.
Leslie! Leslie!
If only like the traps worked on him. I feel like we set up traps or we walk by traps and they kind of work on us too. I felt like I had these up already. There we go.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
I think I used all my ammo on the dog, and that's probably what messed me up. If I had to do all over again, I'd probably like go back to that dog boss fight and try to keep some of those. He's fast when he wants to, no? Heck over there. There? No, that's not it. Where did it open up? Okay. Oh, Jesus, dude, come on. Alright, that's probably not what I was supposed to do. On the positive side, you can beat him with it.
Leslie! Leslie!
I played this game a lot before. Here's a good trick. Use a freeze bolt, then throw grenades at the boss. Don't have either freeze bolt or pretty much anything, but this will seem to work. Oh, we almost got him. Oh, Jesus, dude, don't walk so fast. We'll slow down a bit, man. We got all day. Dude, I'm getting tired over here. Muerte. Alright, what do you got? Oh, right in front of me. Alright, I did see, I thought I saw... a crank around the room. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I literally just have to run down there. Okay. Wait. Come on, man. I'm dead. Nada. There should be a valve to turn that will shut off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm looking for it. I gotta find the right pathway that leads to it. At least we know those grenades will kill this guy, so not bad.
Leslie!
Especially since I was low on
Leslie!
everything. What is up? All right, I went left last time. No, oh wait, there it is. Real dude? Valve right there. Alright, not that valve. I guess. That looks like a valve. Alright guys, that looked like a valve. So there seemed to be one right there at the right. Maybe that's just not the right one.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Ch.7 didn't show me nothing. Alright, where was the door that opened? There, right? There it is. Alright, there seemed to have been one literally right on the right. What is this, dude? I can't turn that off? Okay. Oh, no. I'm dead. We can beat the guy, I just don't know where the valve is. Was there a wall in front of me? Could I go straight? I've gone left, I've gone right. Can I go straight? Oh, thought I had to wait for him to get up. You don't really. Alright, where am I wanting to go? Yeah. Could open this too. Okay. What's in here? Oh, okay. Meds. Okay, I think I can make that one. That one. What is this? The regular bolt. I think I'll wait. Oh, that guy's still alive? Oh, you dirty bastard, you. How dare you, dude? How dare you? You're supposed to be dead. Why are you still alive, sir? Can you please die? Man, I want more of you. Okay, it's gonna come like right back up. That's not gonna be. That's not cool. Whatever. That. Yeah, close that guy up. I feel like we're not done with that guy. You better not appear behind me, dude. That's all I gotta say. What about it? Set off, dude. There you go. All better. So if he dies one place, then he just resurrects in the other? Dude. Why? Oh, ammo. Oh. Hold on a second. I found some stuff. Being cool. And then over here. Oh. Oh, I got one of those. Buddy. Right. Oh, crap. Go ahead. Of course. Yangy. You think? Evil within, but what about the evil without? The evil without ammo, right? Understand? Hey. Oh my freaking god! They threw me all the way back, son. Like at least they should have put me after we closed the vault on them, man. Dude, for real? Quick sec here. What to do? Okay, I got an idea. Not that. Come on, dude. Hopefully, oh man, not with King Goo, dude. I don't want that. Okay, I got some of that. This. Okay, so we're gonna need this again. I got something I gotta do. Give me a sec. Alright. That's it. There you go, buddy. You drop. That is. Alright, we have one more of these. Oh, I do have an explosive round on this. I think there's a shotgun shell on the floor over there somewhere. Grenade. Alright, should I make some ammo?
New notification.
I think I'll go with what I have.
New download update.
Street Fighter 6
Press the PS button
update
for
available.
details.
I haven't played with Terry as they release them. It just kind of reminded me. Alright, let's see here. Should be another. See what? Anybody? No, man. I thought you were murdering yourself. Just wanted to appear behind me. So is he just literally like a reanimator or oh jeez, regenerator? So now it's just us? What a truth. I was just looking for somebody, but you know, if it means that much to you, you can keep them. we have to find. Jesus. There you go. You just be dead. Stay dead. I don't even know where to go now. Here we go. I'm dying. Oh man, I went back. Can I go into that other room now? There. Is that the place? Okay, glad we found you. Get through it, man. Right there. No heals, no nothing left. This guy won't die.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Why don't I try the harder one first? That way I'll have that other ammo for later. And we'll go ahead and put down. Not. Did I make an explosive round? I'm guessing I did, because I did not have it.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Jesus, oops, go down. Okay, so they're in game. Alright, let me try to close it down. They made this game really freaking tense. This section. Alright, so now I still have the bombs. Is there any ammo right there? Alright, so I used the crossbow this time. This. I should just be able to go now back the other way. Come here. Do I even need to kill him here if I could just go the other side? Head back.
Stay dead.
Oh, you do. Because they won't open until. Okay, that definitely should fall. One more. One more and a shotgun shell. Yeah. I can grab those. Especially right now that he's not bothering. Alright. Let's see here. Let's make. Yeah, proximity mine. Okay, so we have one of these. That's loaded. One bullet, one shotgun shell. Alright. Do I have any health? Nope. Get over there, dude. So close. Do I have to beat him up there? Is there no way to make it through to that door or what?
Leslie! Leslie!
reset. Let him kill me, actually. I'm like, let him kill me for the reset.
Leslie! Leslie!
Right, son. All right, so let me take a quick break, guys. Let me go grab a drink. I'm out of my ice cold Coke here and grab chips. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. Wait, what the actual fuck? What was that? The guy. My death? That was my death. I think we got it. We'll keep progressing, guys. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Got myself some chili Fritos. Just take off. Couple more bites. Something about chili Fritos, they always bring me back to when I was a kid. Alright. Yeah, that's what we got. 2 of those. Okay, got that. I think I'm gonna use this one, and then yeah. This is like a perfect camera angle that they set up on that one. Was there any ammo in this room? I feel like there was. Because I feel like when I was getting killed, I was running around and there was. Oh, I didn't notice that this guy was a. Ah, crap. Okay. I'm just gonna use it now.
This thing stay dead.
Really? Alright, so I still have one more. Okay, this is as much health as I've had reaching this area. I'm gonna make a run for it. I do not know if I will make it, but I gotta try because this is as much health as I've had. Go for it. Oh, dude. They won't let you. Wow. Alright, so we have to make a stand. We did have another grenade, so.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Ew.
Are you serious, dude? I thought I switched ammo. Ew. Come back to life. Or can I grab this? I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so it did come back. Oh, I forgot one. Just kill me. I forgot the wall. Oh, I forgot.
Leslie! Leslie!
Dude, come on. That's all I do. This, I think, was what always threw me off last time. I remember specifically switching to the explosive round. Alright. Round. this time I'm not even waiting. Get him. Get him. Keeper. Wait, what? You rooting for the bad guy, dude? Is it? Arrow. Okay, this one we have to kill him because the door won't open unless you do.
This thing stay dead.
Jesus, dude. The one time I decided not to wait. Alright, whatever. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I guess I'll take a regular one. At this point, I don't have anything. Oh. And that's all I got. Hey, there's something over there. Hey, get that over there, man. What do we got? A large valve will. Oh, okay. Going back there. God, don't pick that up, dude. That was like a weapon. Jeez, don't. Don't. You better not be all like out of breath, dude. Hey, hold on. Okay, give me a second. No, man, give me a second. Almost had it. The keeper is my boy.
Leslie! Leslie!
Well, at least you're rooting for something,
Leslie!
even if it is against me. That's my boy. Okay.
Out of ammo.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, not that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck? Again? Okay, here we go. Oh, that definitely got him. What are you talking about? Get it. Hey, hold on. Too fast for you. That's right. Look at me all disarming bombs like a pro. Ch.7, son. Nice. All right, let's see. Explosive rounds. 1, 2. Perfect. That's not cool. Yeah, they do. There we go. Quick sec here. Take that. Let's get that heck out of here. Where's the doorway? There it is. Alright. I got the shotgun. I have 2 of those. I'm gonna hit him with this.
This thing stay dead.
Poison. But did I stay too long in the poison? Should I not have like picked up that many traps? I guess.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
keep doing that?
Out of ammo?
Again, dude? I hit the button. Now here we go. Son, that. Will you do me a favor and just okay, we got the gun. Two of these up there. If I remember, it won't let you throw the grenade and catch them when he's getting up, so you gotta kind of run around and get them. Can't just throw it right there. That's easy.
This thing stay dead. Can we get this? Easy. Nope. Alright. Yeah, forget that. Back here. Freaking test. Ah, come on, dude. No. Right there. No, dude. I was right there. I don't think I have anything. Shotgun shell and one 12 volts.
man. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I felt like we were right there and we hit that last track. Keeper, he's over here. Like making noise over here.
Leslie! Leslie!
That one. Ammo. I didn't know. Wow, that one ended before it even started. The grenades are tricky sometimes, I gotta say.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Get that thing right now. Jesus. This up. And then one of these. And what do I got? Just let me grab that thing right now. One of those, and this. Where was the other? Food. There. I was like, dang, where'd it go? Really good. He just stood there. He took the full blast too. It wasn't like yeah, that was messed up. I felt like I had that. He took the full blast, and he just kept walking. Last time, one grenade was enough to like knock him down.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Oh man, what the? Come on, I'm still alive. Messed up completely. Like, let him kill me. He's doing me proud tonight. I don't think that one was much him, it was more me. I completely messed that up.
Leslie!
French toast again, guys, because I did waste a lot of my ammo. Okay, in this area, I should be able to look for ammo, right? Because I'm like... You gotta have that little cutscene. Alright, perfect. What do we got? Whee! Alright. Just what I need. Hey. One of the regular ones. That seems to be a good combo. Go back to... Alright, so that's good to know.
This thing stay dead.
So we're gonna have to come back here for that. Remember, back and to the right. Get your ass going, son. Alright, at least we got a checkpoint. Whew. Got it. Checkpoint reached. Alright, dude. How are you surviving this? My hair still looks good.
Take this!
Take this. Regenerate that.
Finally.
New notification.
Whew. If he
Trust
survived
me.
decapitation,
Press the
how the
PS
heck did
button
he?
for details.
Nefertem. Hey man, so no, your boy went up against me, and sometimes that just happens, you know. Some you win, and then some you lose. Now it's time you can farm him for green gel. Too late now. Dude, I try to pick up that green gel, but I just feel like you need every little split second you have to get away from him. Knowing the it's cool at least that you knowing that in that last room you have the chance to pick up some ammo, made it a lot easier. Save, so we gotta go this way. This is where it came from, right? Here. Went up this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Man, I love this game. You have to wait until it poisons off. So like in the rooms, you turn the poison off and then you can run. But then you still kind of have to knock him down. Because you knock him down, you can go ahead and try to grab some of that gel he drops off. But in the meantime, anytime you spend grabbing this stuff, he's regenerating somewhere and he starts hunting you back down again. So I'd rather just use that time to move on to the next step. Especially since it's my first time and I'm just trying to figure it out. But you're right. I mean, I think once you get where the rooms are and you do it enough, I think obviously it would make sense. A for sure. Great boss battle, I gotta say. I mean, it gets a little bit like you feel like, man, is this guy? It's kind of like the regenerators. You feel like, damn, dude, are they unstoppable or what? But then once you figure them out, you get a little bit of at least a shot. And then once you figure out how exactly to line up with all those hearts the regenerators had, then you can kind of like knock them out and get away from them, or actually defeat them. Same thing with this guy, but man, they really chose these really awesome angles when you are turning the gas off and all of a sudden he just kind of comes up looming from the smoke. Freaking cool. I use his parts to craft bolts. Who do you like so far? The Sadist, Laura, or the Keeper? Sadist, Laura, or the Keeper? Laura is the multi-armed girl. I think this has been the best boss fight. If Laura is that multi-armed like spider lady that was also indestructible, she sucked too. The Sadist is a chainsaw boy. You know, the chainsaw guy, because it was such an open area, I was able to beat him up actually pretty good. You can kind of run around that barn area and trip him up. Shoot, I was able to also shoot him while he was still in there. I don't think he took too long. I gotta say, the girl took a long time. If Laura's that spider girl, that took a while, because she was freaking that boiler room. It's like a boiler room. That boiler room got me so turned around. And then the timing on that the incinerator. Sometimes you get her into the incinerator, you turn around. Again, this is where I feel like tighter controllers would help out. I feel like the game does not have a good tight controller where you can move the camera, start running, and all that good stuff at a good clip. Like a tight control would be like if you guys played Last of Us or Last of Us 2, that's a tight control. You still have zombie enemies, you still have to run around, jump over desks, jump under tables, and all that kind of stuff. But it just feels like you're more in control of Ellie and Joel. as opposed to here. I don't feel like I'm gonna a tight control of the main character, so it felt a little bit off. So I would find myself trapping her in the incinerator. I would be at the top of the escalator waiting for her. She gets in there. I turn around to try to quickly hit the switch. And by the time I hit the switch, she's already materialized now outside the incinerator, and that would suck. I pushed the bale against the ladder, and when he climbed up, I set it on fire with matches, and he climbs into it and catches himself. I've heard that. I tried that. It did not work out for me. He was able to just move him. I think you have to kind of trap him a little bit, like put him in a certain way so that he kind of struggles a little bit to get past them. I tried it. But it just didn't work out for me. But yeah, I mean, maybe in a future playthrough I'll try it again. You're talking about the second floor left area. There was like 3 pails of bale, or whatever they call, and I think you're supposed to just trip them up against the stairs on that top left corner. And when he comes following you, you're supposed to be able to trap him there and then set him ablaze. But I think I just ran around, used the bow and arrow, a shotgun, and grenades. I think I used 2 grenades and then the bow and the crossbow. And I think he went down pretty quick. Yeah, he went down pretty quick. It's early in the game, so I didn't have a ton of like bow and arrow stuff, but I had shotgun shells. Have you tried I saw somebody online in that same level. There is a house not too far away from there where there's a trap. There's levers. There's a trap that just brings down spikes on your enemies, and I think people lure him there. Once you get him in that area, you basically hit the switch, and I think it one-shot kills him. You lucky bastard. That's one of the games. Kyle, I don't know if he's Kyle Stun on the chat, but he's asking me what kind of games I have in the future. Those are the top 2. I don't know why they didn't come to my head. The top 2 games that are on my radar are Baldur's Gate 3, because I've heard amazing reviews, and that's like literally right up my alley. It kind of reminds me of the original Dragon Age, where you have to use a lot more of your brain instead of like turn-based attacks or anything like that. You control your entire crew. Again, this is just me looking at the trailers, but I've heard great stuff about it. I want to play it. So yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is right up my alley. That's one of the next ones that I'm trying to get. Patiently waiting for Crimson Desert and Blood of the Dawn Walker. I don't think I've seen that. Oh yeah, I did see a Dawn Walker trailer. That looked actually pretty good. Dragon Age Origins is the best. Yes. I don't know why they didn't. Why BioWare went away from that. When that game came out, it was like the perfect everything. Perfect trailers that they chose to sell it. It had this great kind of like Lord of the Rings type feel to it. It had this urgency. The Darkspawn are right upon you right from the beginning of the story. The people die at the beginning of the story. You start picking up your crew. That's one of the things of BioWare. It's kind of like we need to get a crew together because the world's ending and we need to do a suicide run. Yeah, and if you remember that game, it was an RPG, but it was basically strategic. Almost reminded me of Final Fantasy Tactics. Once you got your crew, you almost like stop action. This guy does this, move it to your next guy, move here, do this, and literally, depending on your specific placing and attacks or defenses or whatever it was. It really was like the make or break for each battle. I went into each room kind of like clearing. What do I need to clear? Let's clear this area first. Let's clear this guy out first. It was freaking awesome. And once you rank up, you can clear rooms a lot quicker. But for some weird reason, like they went away from it in Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 3 was way more like Final Fantasy. Like you had a three-party team, but all of a sudden it was more like, I would say like Kingdom Hearts. You're attacking right off the bat. Kingdoms of Amalur, yeah. The Final Reckoning, was it Kingdoms of Amalur? The Final Reckoning, I played that one, was better. That one, Kingdoms of Amalur, came around the same time, and I think if my recollection serves me right, Kingdoms of Amalur played a lot like Dragon Age 3, but it did it a lot better. I felt it was quick. There was a lot of RPG elements in building out your character, but the attacks were quick. I remember that one. Let's see, Dark Souls, huge Dark Souls fan. From Demon Souls, Dark Souls, even though people don't like Dark Souls 2 because apparently it wasn't the main writers that did it. I love me some Dark Souls 2. I mean, I love me some Dark Souls 2. The 3 DLCs are pretty much games unto themselves. You can buy the DLCs and they're an entire game, like literally worth the price of admission. I think it was like 15 or 20 bucks at the time, and each one of them is a masterpiece. And yeah, I love it. And probably, I feel like, to me, it's like one of the best endings. You kind of gain the ability to become human, even though you keep on being immortal, but you'll always stay human. And it gives you time to basically try to see if you can find a way to break the cycle. That's how I took that ending as. Dragon Age 3 I like a lot. Dragon Age, what else we got here? Dragon's Dogma I have to do. That's on my to-do list. Have you played Witcher, the original Witcher? Because I've only played Witcher 2, which I loved, and then Witcher 3, which obviously Witcher 3 is, man, that game was perfection. That game consumed my life. You play Witcher 3, and Witcher 3 is going to take over your life. Just getting Kingdom's Heart is good. I never got to play through third Kingdom Hearts, so I still have that one. I played 1, 2, and all those funky ones in between. I feel like there's like 5 or 6. Gross. For Dark Souls 2. Dude, I love it. I've only played Dark Souls 3 once, but I have beat Dark Souls 1 6 times. Yeah, especially once you add the DLC. The DLC is like perfection. Like going back and being able to play as Artorias of the Abyss. You only hear about him with the dog and that boss fight, but to be able to actually go and now fight Artorias and see his whole crew that went to try to take down the darkness before it spread, that was pretty good, badass. I've only played Witcher 3. Yeah, man, Witcher 3 will take your life. I've seen trailers for Witcher 4. Yeah, I was just talking to Kyle at the beginning of the stream. Witcher 4, part of me is excited to play it, and I know sooner or later, once the full trailers come out and a little bit more of the story is revealed, what exactly it's about, maybe I'll be a bit more excited. But there's something about like it not being a Geralt, because Geralt's story is basically over, so now we're following Ciri. So like, I don't know, part of me is kind of like, will I be as invested if it's no longer Geralt's storyline? Gwent, I played it. It's actually really good. I love playing it in the game, but if you actually download I think it was free game to begin with, and then you can buy like additional packs, but it's actually a very fun game.
And if you play it on the computer, like it has all those cool graphics when you use your cards to attack and everything. So I recommend it. If you haven't played Gwent, play it. What trailer for Crimson Desert? I will. Is that an RPG? I think it's coming out in December. I would like another Nier. I think playing Nier Automata with the music, with the gameplay, all the RPG, the way it's connected to Nier Replicant, and then going back and playing Nier Replicant for it. Both of those games are just pinnacle of gaming, and I would love a third one to maybe even take place somewhere else. I mean, those two games are really far apart, but time-wise, same universe, different times. It would be good to I forget what the director's name is, but for him to release one more before he passes on or moves on to another project. But yeah, if you haven't played Nier Automata, play it. If you haven't played Nier Replicant, play it. The music alone is worth it, but if you love RPGs, it's a must. Gestalt is my top 10. Yes, Replicant. Yeah, dude, Gestalt is freaking awesome. The game is freaking amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. Character design's amazing. I think it was ahead of its time. They did a remake, and I played the remake, but I kind of felt like they should have spent a little bit more time on the remake. I would have loved to have it be a little bit more populated, even if it's with enemies when you're running around, because it kind of reminded me of Zelda, where there's this big sprawling world that you can kind of traverse, but it just seems kind of empty, like there's just not enough around. And I know it's post-apocalyptic, there's small village here and there, but I would love to have seen it just touched up a little bit more. But I loved it. The great game, great characters, and again, the story is just like out there. You should play Automata. I think you would like it. Replicant, main character. You have the soundtrack from there, dude. I would want it. I don't blame you for getting the soundtrack. I would definitely. That's one to get. I think Replicant, the main character, is her brother, but just also yes. I think it was originally released in Japan as Replicant, and you're the brother. But I think at the time it was kind of like the early '90s, I think, and they were thinking. In the US, I think they felt audiences were more attached to action heroes like Stallone and Arnold. And I think going with that vibe, they felt a kid running around with a blade, it was not going to be as enticing or believable to a Western audience. So they kind of made it a dad, and he's super bulky from what I remember. He's like Hulk Hogan almost on the cover. He's like fully roided out. But from what I've heard from people, if either one you play, it's great, because obviously the brother has that brotherly love, wanting to save his sister, and the dad is like, what more can you ask for? That's kind of like why, to me, like Last of Us was such a great game, is that that father bond. Joel never wanting to be a dad again after what happens at the beginning of the game, going through turning into like this I don't want to say evil, but a more of a darker version of himself to survive in that post-apocalyptic world, meeting Ellie being more of a job to him. He doesn't want any part of it, tries to drop it off on his brother. Ellie doesn't want anything to do with that, runs away. You have a mission where you save her, and she kind of like in that mission, I feel it's established that she wants him as his dad, and he accepts that responsibility. So then leading into the end of the game, I feel like there's no other choice but to kill all the doctors and the Fireflies, because
at that point, Ellie is a kid. She needs a father. She took you on as the father, and you ended up having to do what you got to do. And again, some people's society is like, well, you kind of ruined it for everybody else because they're secure. But I always saw it as like, dude, as Joel, as you're playing as Joel, the main character, as Joel, you wanted no part of it. To do was a job, but at the end, I think it's like, hey, if you want me as your dad, all right, you got it. And as soon as he took that responsibility, I think there was no other choice he had to do than to actually kill everybody at the end. But I digress. Great game if you haven't played it. God of War 4. God of War 4, yes. Another one where you have that fatherly feel to it. For a long time I didn't want to play the God of War 4 because it just kind of deviated so much from the original trilogy, and the jump to a 3D game as opposed to that kind of like side. It was still a 3D, but you know what I mean. And a complete change, and I was used to God of War having no storyline. It was more about just to beat 'em up, and as the games progressed, like from 2 to 3, it got a little bit more storyline, but it was always a vengeance John Wick, like on a war path, revenge story, Kill Bill type of stuff. And then 4 came along, and it was like, here's a character you like, but now they're gonna introduce some elements that are gonna almost humanize him. And I didn't think I wanted that until I played it, and then I'm like, yep, I want this and I want some more. When Ragnarok came out, I was like, yep, I'm hooked. Bought it day one. One of the God of War Ragnarok, one of the few games that I've actually platinum. I don't take a lot of time to platinum any games because you have to get so many trophies, and some of them are insane. But Ragnarok was one of the ones that I actually ended up platinuming. I did platinum, I would say I platinum just about every FromSoft game. So Dark Souls 1 platinum, Dark Souls 2 almost platinum. By the time I played it, to get the trophies, there was like 1 or 2 trophies that were online based. You had to help people accomplish certain missions, and I think I wasn't able to get that one. I platinumed 3, Dark Souls 3. I platinumed Bloodborne. Bloodborne, I must have platinumed on Steam and PlayStation 5. That one, whew. Platinumed Sekiro, platinumed Elden Ring. Yeah, pretty much almost every FromSoft game. I think I still have to go back and platinum Demon Souls, the remake. That's about the only one that I have not platinumed. But yeah, Ragnarok is one of the few games that I've actually took the time to enjoy and do all the extra side quests, all the side bosses, and get that platinum trophy. And I actually enjoyed every minute of it. I kind of actually wanted more even when I was done. Hogwarts Legacy, yeah, I got Hogwarts Legacy. That's on my not bucket list, but it's on my radar. I've got it already. It's purchased and ready to go. I just have not played it. Bloodborne, I beat 3 times is pretty good, dude. I'm obsessed with that game. I want to say I've probably beaten that game somewhere between I would say somewhere between 12 and 16 times, because I played it multiple times just to enjoy it, probably 2 or 3 times just to enjoy it. I played it then another probably 3 times on the PlayStation to platinumed it. Put it away, started streaming, brought it back out, played it another 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere between 12 to 16 times. That game is just amazing. It's beautiful. Probably one of their best. One of their best, if not their best. I'm trying to think if I would put any other above it.
I would have to say, kind of like you said, I think probably Dark Souls 1 with DLC and Bloodborne. Those are probably the top. Sekiro's pretty close. I mean, for me, Dark Souls 2 is pretty close. 3's amazing. Demons is a little, it's the beginning of the project, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, I would say Bloodborne and 1 are probably. Bloodstar Beast in one church. Yeah, he uses poison. Yes, he does. Yeah, that game just it hit hard. I didn't think they would do from when they made the jump from Demon to Dark Souls, because Demon belonged to PlayStations and Dark Souls allowed them to basically go multi-platform, go to Xbox and what have you. I never thought they would look back. I always thought like the success of Dark Souls 1, 2 would mean that they would just kind of keep on going down that route. But to have PlayStation bring them back in such a hard way, where they had this Bloodborne exclusive to themselves, yeah, that I was kind of like, it was out of left field. No one saw that one coming. Town's finished. Yes. Man, every boss fight in that thing is amazing. Plus the ending of finding out about the moon, was it Moonchild or Moon Presence? Finding out about Moon Presence, because you already had the regular ending where you choose to be beheaded and wake up. Then there's the ending where you choose to take on the old guy and beat him up, and then you become him. You become the guy in the wheelchair looking over the Understream. But to find out that you could use the umbilical cords and there was an additional boss, I think that was freaking awesome. And the fact that so many people could probably play the game multiple times and miss that if they did not look it up, or even took the time to read about the umbilical cords or all the little hints that they have about it. Yeah, that was a freaking amazing treat. And the other thing too about that game, the fact that you actually saw that Malbolgia looking creature, what is it called? Multiple eyed creature that you could see if you lost faith. What was that creature called? Amygdala. Yeah. To see that creature around the game, first invisible, then you actually able to see him wrapped around buildings, and then you actually fight him, and in an actual awesome fight, that was freaking cool. You've been finding keys. Yeah. I mean, I haven't been hunting them down, but I do catch a few occasionally here and there. It definitely pays dividends on this one. You got one key in this level. Picked the drawer that actually gave me an additional 2 keys, and then I was able to get some ammo for my gun and some green juice, which I wish. I don't really care too much for the green juice. I probably would have taken like shotgun shells or something else if given the option. But Nefertem, I hope you come back, man. It was freaking awesome, like chatting with you and having you in the chat. Probably gonna wrap this up. I was gonna start a little bit, but I just got lost in the conversation, which is not a bad thing. I actually enjoyed it. But we'll wrap this up for tonight, but we will be back on Thursday for some more Evil Within. Tomorrow I like to do a Monday, Wednesday Expedition 33. I love that game. I love RPGs, so that game's consuming my life right now. And the music in that one. That's another one. I think I would probably get an Expedition 33 soundtrack because that's freaking awesome too. That feels a little bit like Nier Automata inspired. I don't think people say that enough. People have mentioned Final Fantasy inspired. Other turn-based RPGs as well have been mentioned. I forget some of the names right now, but not a lot of people have brought up the fact that the style of the characters reminds me a lot of Nier Automata, and the music that they got playing in the background as you're running through these worlds reminds me a lot of Nier Automata. So just something to throw out there. But yeah, so Monday, Wednesday I like to do Expedition 33, and then Tuesday, Thursday I switch it up to play The Evil Within. So we'll continue this on Thursday, guys. Yeah, I hope to see you back, man. Definitely love having people, like-minded people in the chat, chatting about all the games that we love. And yeah, I mean, you brought me back to some of that Dragon Age. I haven't played Dragon Age on stream, and I've been thinking I have it too. I bought it, and it is one of those games that I want to go back to. I was looking forward to Vanguard, and then it just took a dump. Like, I don't know what happened to Vanguard, but everybody trashed it, so I kind of just lost interest in playing it, because I was not super disappointed in Inquisition, but I did play Inquisition and had some fun in the play in the playability of it, but I did not have much fun in the storyline. Worst off, I heard that there was actually a good part to Inquisition, and unfortunately the developers kept it for the DLC, which I did not play. It turns out that the sorcerer in your party, I forget his name, was Solus, maybe? I want to say Solus, who was very unassuming throughout the whole game. And again, it's a good 60-80 hour game. One of the quieter characters on your team ends up being in the DLC, build up to be this like very powerful antagonist, an ancient elven like lord or god, and he unleashes some additional elven lords or gods. And yeah, like I've seen some videos kind of like just showing the DLC and the storyline, and I'm like, where was that story? I would have loved to have had that story in the game. For why save it for the DLC? I don't know. It's almost like people who make a show and they have a season and they have great ideas for season 2, but then it's like, well, if you're already thinking about season 2, then you're not pouring everything to make season 1. So that's kind of how I felt about Inquisition. It had some great moments, it had some good characters, but it lacked story. Like, if you pointed a gun to my head and told me what Inquisition's about, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just wouldn't be able to. And to know that they had a way better storyline in the DLC with Solus, and which leads actually into Vanguard from what I'm told, that kind of just sucks. I wish they would have just told that story with the gameplay that they had, and I think they would have had a better game in their hands, and it could have been a better jumping off point into Vanguard. But it is what it is. They took a crap with Vanguard, and I feel I as much as I love Dragon Age, I feel Dragon Age is dead at this point. I've been waiting for a good Dragon Age since Origins, and they disappointed in 2. It was a bit of a drop off because it was such a specific character you had to play, and very limiting compared to the first game. And then 3 was just more of your regular modern day RPG, and jumping into more of an action RPG at that, and again moving far away from what made Origins special. And
And now with Vanguard, I feel like literally that's just like that series is just too far gone. But I would definitely love to one day probably do a Dragon Age Origins, including DLC playthrough, because I do love that game. That's probably in my top 10 games of all time as well. That's it for tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will catch you guys on the next one.